All right, guys, like I promised, update to the teaser video. Most of you have already guessed the Romanian Dave's birds. No shocker there, right? But whose loft? The loft is mine. The loft I bought from a local fancier flyer who unfortunately was getting out of the sport at the time. And fortunately for me, it happened at the right time that I knew Dave was coming up. I knew I needed a space for his birds. I was trying to help him out, and I know I didn't have the space in my loft. So I ended up buying the coop. The coop is 6 wide, 12 deep, or whatever, 6 by 12, built on a trailer. The trailer's been modified, so it's got wire floors. It's actually a pretty darn nice build. I mean, not something I would build design-wise. You see the kind of design I like, but it's super functional. It was built as a breeding coop. Had 20 or so boxes in there. I think a little bit more than that, but when I got it, it was all just gutted out. And basically now I just have perches. It's got windows on the front and sides. It's got vents all the way around, and we're talking nice large vents for the summer. It's pretty darn nice. I mean, it can use a little bit of a cleanup. You can see some of the algae growing on it, some of the mold, and maybe a little bit of paint. But other than that, it's pretty darn nice. Sorry about the mess, guys. A lot of this came with the loft, and I can't seem to find the time to clean crap up. You know, like anything else, time is you never have enough of it. It seems like. But I'll take you guys in. Hopefully the light from the camera doesn't scare the birds too much. But all I did so far was just replace this door because the door was kind of falling apart, if you noticed in the previous video. So I wanted to make sure I replaced that, plus put a lock on it. Because again, these are not my birds. These are Romanian Dave's. So what do we have? We have a lot of birds. Probably 140 in this coop right here alone. Most of these birds, sorry about the lighting. There's no lighting here. It's a rainy day. But it's the only chance I really have to make a quick video for you. A lot of these birds are related. Aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, all that good jazz. And you see this nice big gnarly headed boy right here. He's actually from a local flyer here out in the East Side Club. He claims it's straight Beckert. I'm not too familiar with Beckerts coming in blue, but he might be a Waterhouse Beckert or something in that nature. But again, a lot of these birds are related, multiple siblings. And these were all his stock birds, the majority. I'd say 90% were stock. Some of them were flown, some of them were raced. You can see race bands on a few, but mostly his stock. His breeders, his foundation breeders, are in my coop currently, only because a lot of those birds are much older, and we didn't want them to have to, struggle to find food or fight to find food or anything like that. These are all younger birds, 2012 and up, I would assume. And you notice I did put a couple of just slanted box style nest boxes in there, only because a couple of the birds are breeding, and you can see I already have a couple youngsters. So I mean, if I gotta watch them, I might as well breed something out of them, right? But that's what's in here, man. Hope I didn't let you guys down, build you up for nothing. It's just a bunch of birds, a bunch of those Oscar Carl Beckerts and the regular Detroit Beckerts, with a few different lines in here as well. Some Jensen, some Van Loons, things of that. You can see where the original boxes were across the top, across the front there, and now all we have is perches. But the loft is wired in. All I have to do is connect power. It's got the lights and everything. I mean, it's ready to go. I couldn't have scored better at the time that I needed it. I mean, like I said, for me, I would have built something a little bit different. Maybe an 8-footer instead of a 6-footer, just to give myself a little bit of space. But for right now, it's doing the job. So let me take you guys on into my coop. I'll show you some of his foundation stock, or some of his foundation breeders. These are going to be his, the new foundation, I guess, to his loft once those stop breeding. He's got time and space to play with the long game, to breed enough for stock and all that good stuff. I don't. I only have so much space, and every bird's got to be raised. Every bird's got to prove itself. But in my young bird section is where we keep all of his original Beckers that he got from Detroit. Some of them he bred himself. You can see some of that's the 134 cock, if it even pulls in here. I'm not sure where the zoom is, or the zoom, where the focus is going to be. I'm going to take you guys on in. I just want to show you the mosaic cock here. He's red check on one side, blue check on the opposing side. Yeah, a lot of guys didn't believe that the picture on the front cover of my account, if that bird was real or not. But no, he's real. He's a mosaic. He's a straight Beckard. Comes out of Chattanooga from Carl Lay, I believe. It was a gift to my uncle. A lot of these birds are, again, originally from here, but we're talking older birds, 03s, 04s, years like that. All right, guys, I know, right? I made a trap door for no reason if I'm not gonna let them run out. But just a quick one, nothing major. I just want to show you guys a few of the birds. You guys may notice that's Panda, 1903. There goes one. I'm not 100% sure on his band numbers. I know that one for sure. That's 2933. There's the 44 cock. Actually, I got a youngster off the 44 cock right here. That's his little hen. That's a little youngster from him. So you notice I did put little box style, you know, slants or whatever inside the coop as well. Like I said, if I'm gonna have to watch him for a few months, I might as well breed something for myself. And you're damn right, I'm gonna breed something for myself. But that's what I got for you guys. Sorry for building it up, but if you want to go check out some of his results and some of the birds that are in here, you can see him on 10 Flights Pigeon Station. He's got good pictures. I mean, professional grade pictures of some of these birds. Most, or I should say not most, but a lot of these birds are on there, and you can see some of them as well. Occasionally they come up for sale on pigeonauction.com, but that's occasional. I know he's got a few right now that are out of his race team that are going to be up pretty soon, but sorry about that. I'm looking at the birds as I'm keeping the camera down. But that's what we got. So the moment he decides on what he wants to do, whether or not he's going to be moving up to Michigan or staying in Kansas, we'll figure things out as we go. But for the meanwhile, I guess I'm loft sitting, or however you like to call that. But that's what we got, guys. That's the picture or the video of the quick coop. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Again, it's raining and I'm in the rain making a video. I'll see you guys in the next one.